What's up, guys? My name is Rigz, and I'm so sorry, I haven't made a video in so long, and I'm gonna be honest with you guys, it's because I just didn't really feel like making videos, and I really didn't have any ideas, so I decided to make a commentary today, and it's gonna be what happened, I think a week or 2 weeks ago. I think it was honestly really funny, but let's get into it. So, I was at school, and this was this year. So of course, yeah, it was like 2 weeks ago, I think. So basically, um, there's these three girls. All right, they're basically the most popular girls in the school, and I can't say the real names, so I'll just call them girl number 1, 2, and 3. All right, so the queen bee, we're gonna call her girl number 1. The victim, like the victim of kind of the story a little bit, who's also was the queen bee's friend, and we're gonna call her girl 2, and then queen bee's best friend, we're gonna call her girl 3. So we were in class, in our first period class, and apparently we were talking about, I think, about situations that were happening, and our teacher was telling us how our class is one of the most baddest class, well, not baddest, but we don't get any work done or anything. And he was giving us examples, and then he said we had a girl threaten to punch another girl, and then he was like, we're gonna resolve this right now. And I was like, oh snap, get out the popcorn. All right, so it was between girl number 1, girl number 2, and girl number 3. So girl number 2 sits right next to me, so I kind of got a front row seat, and girl number 1 is at the table next to me. It's kind of weird how our class is shaped. We have 2 tables together, and basically she was on my left side, on the far left, and so girl number 3 is next to that table on the right. So basically, they were talking about what happened, and he was literally doing this in front of the whole class. So, hold on. So basically, he's kind of giving us all the information, the juicy apple juice information, all right? And I had the front row seat. So basically, girl number one, supposedly someone told girl number 1 that girl number 2 said some stuff about her, trash talking her and stuff, and she went up to girl number 1 and girl number 2 and confronted her, and I guess girl number 2, she told her the truth, and girl number 1 apparently, well, yeah, she kind of got mad, and so she threatened to punch her in the face. And then girl number 2, I think she's I don't take sides, but I think girl number 1 went crazy, she over dramatic, right? She literally almost punched her, and girl number 2 is was very loyal to her. I remember one day I was sitting next to her, and girl number 1 was gone, she was absent, and literally every time the door opened, girl number 2 was sitting next to me, was like, oh my god, it's a girl number 1, and I was like, she's not coming today, just face it. And so I think it's really messed up how girl number 1 treated girl number 2, but I guess that's how she did. And so they were telling their part of the stories, and girl number 1 started making stories up and then changing the stories when girl number 2 only had one story. So the teacher mostly believed girl number 2, and even though all 3 of them were at fault, because girl number 3 was basically blabbing it out, and like telling people and stuff, and people like started not liking girl number 2. And so basically, girl I guess girl number two's boyfriend started calling girl number 1 stuff. I don't know if that's true or not, because girl number 1 like started changing stories and stuff. So I don't know. I'm really good friends with girl number two's boyfriend. But let's get back to the topic. And so basically, girl number 3 it was so funny because every time there's a problem, like basically she's those girls, those type of girls that like they like speaking up for everyone, but not like in a way like it doesn't matter what you do, she will protect you. Like, sorry guys, my mic was glitching out, but back to the story. So I think we were describing girl number 3. So basically, girl number 3 is those girls that like to get up in everyone's business and talk stuff. Well, not talk stuff, but like kind of get up in your business and then start protecting you even though you absolutely did wrong. Like, she doesn't care what you did, she will protect you. I don't know why. She's just one of those kind of girls. And then, like, basically she does this with everyone, and she gets into arguments because of that. And so she was doing the same thing. She was defending girl number 1, her best friend, and girl number 2 wasn't really talking. She was just really crying. She was crying and listening to what girl number 1 and girl number 3 were saying. And they were literally just trash talking girl number 2. Like, I cannot make up what these girls said. I'm not gonna say what these girls said because they said some things. That's all I'm gonna say for now, alright? And so basically, the teacher like was hearing all of this, and basically he was choosing girl number 2's side because, well, of course, she stuck to one story while girl number 1 was changing stories. And I was just eating this up. Like, I was like pretending to eat popcorn. Like, I got soda, some 3D glasses. Man, it was crazy. And so basically we did this for the whole period. Like, we didn't learn one single thing. Like, our period is 85 minutes long, so that's pretty long, dude. So basically we talked about the situation for the whole period, and basically it just felt like a reality TV show. I just wanted to tell you guys this situation because it was really funny to me. Like, it was honestly really funny. If you were there, it would have been so funny for you. Like, it's so funny. So I'll see you guys later, and stay cool.